Swing traders' best partner, Fullhapce Intelligence presents today's market news. S&P 500, 5667, 0.64% up. Dow Jones, 40954, 1.85% up. Nasdaq, 18509, 0.2% up. Russell 2000, 2280, 3.3% up. Bitcoin, 65310, 0.68% up. Gold future, 2471, 1.99% up. Texas crude oil future, 80.65, minus 1.54% down. 10-year bond interest rate, 4.17, minus 1.47% down. Hang Seng Index, 17728, minus 1.60% down. Nikkei 225 Index, for 1418, 0.55% up. Today's performance. Sectors that performed well included banks, managed care, travel/leisure, capital goods, home builders, building materials, housing-linked retailers, consumer discretionary materials, and auto parts. MTCH, Match Group, stood out as one of the top-performing stocks due to the Starboard stake. On the other hand, the technology sector lagged overall. Notable laggards included AVGO, MU, CRWD, SMCI, NVDA, WDC, AMD, Meta, GOOGL, MSFT, Now, and Intel. Investors shifted away from growth/momentum stocks and favored cyclical/value investments. The reasons: investors continued to move away from technology, growth, and momentum stocks following the recent Consumer Price Index (CPI) report. Instead, they are favoring stocks that are considered to be good value and those that benefit from economic cycles. This shift was driven by positive sentiment from a strong retail sales report in June, which showed healthy consumer spending without dampening expectations for the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates. Also, major companies reported reasonably positive results earlier this week, indicating that overall, corporate America is performing adequately. Things to consider: there are optimistic expectations of easier monetary policies, potential tax and regulatory changes under a hypothetical second term for President Trump, favorable economic data, and decent corporate earnings. However, the Federal Reserve may not lower interest rates aggressively. President Trump's policies could pose unforeseen risks. Economic growth might continue to slow down, and companies may find it harder to raise prices. Given these considerations, it might be thought wise to continue betting on small-cap Russell 2000 indexes in the short term. However, as it looks there is a money move towards small-cap becomes more obvious, caution is advised against chasing after the regular S&P 500 and preparing for more challenging conditions once the current wave of optimism fades. Market analysis for swingers. A couple of things are noteworthy. 1. The latest IMF report expressed concerns about how global government spending and taxes, along with trade taxes, could affect economic prospects worldwide. 2. There are worries about China's economy, highlighted by companies like Hugo Boss noting weaker sales there and Richemont experiencing a significant 27% decline in revenue from China. 3. Morgan Stanley's wealth management division had disappointing results for the second quarter, falling short of expectations in sales, profit margins, and new investments. 4. Charles Schwab didn't meet expectations for its income from interest and its profit margin from interest and now expects its revenue for the year to be either unchanged or up by 2%. 5. Total Energies cautioned that refinery profit margins were lower in the second quarter, affecting its business outlook for that period. Fullhapce Intelligence believes that last Thursday's Sell the News event wasn't the end, and they expect more market adjustments soon. We observed that their forecasted conditions for selling healthcare, small-cap stocks, and local banks were met today, suggesting these could already be sold. Today, we also noticed more signs indicating it's a good time to sell real estate and gold. Fullhapce analysts advise against buying stocks that are currently following the market's upward trend. We recommend waiting for prices in specific sectors to decrease. For big technology companies, internet firms, and artificial intelligence stocks, we suggest considering purchases when their prices are 4 to 6% lower than they are now. Fullhapce Intelligence also cautions swing traders to be careful in the coming days, expecting a possible market adjustment. Recommendation for swingers: our buys at the next low. Big tech, internet, AI only after a 4 to 6% price drop. Our sells at now: healthcare, local bank, high beta, small cap, real estate, gold. Fullhapce Intelligence, the best investment partner for swing traders.